Job Vlog.
So you guys know I was one of the first to pick up one of these PlayStation Classics in my town, and it's not looking good for Sony at all. I'm strongly thinking about taking this back. In fact, probably the only thing stopping me is, one, it's cold outside, and two, I thought I could get another video out of this. So here are the top 5 reasons why the PlayStation Classic was a bust. At number 5, we have the games list. Yes, there are some good games on here. You have 20 games. A lot of them not stellar, but even then, are we to think that something like Final Fantasy VII or Metal Gear Solid, the first Metal Gear Solid, resonates with kids, with gamers today? Do kids know about Final Fantasy VII? But they know about Mario, don't they? And you got a lot of 2-player games on this. Oh wait, no you don't. You got a second controller, which it doesn't even show you on the box, but you have that second controller for all those multiplayer games that are not on this thing. At number 4, we have the price. $100. Okay, 60, next year to 80, now we're at 100. Where are we going with this? What do we have on here that everybody wants for $100? Because those 3D games, when you go back and look at them, they look a little bit muddy, a little low res, jagged, low frame rate. Your controller has a few more buttons on it. So what? At number 3, we're talking about the M rating. This has an M rating. Does this look that mature to you? Really? Yeah, it's because we have games like Metal Gear Solid. We got Resident Evil Director's Cut on here. Who are we appealing to? The older crowd that wants to relive these games. Oh wait, they're emulating this shit already on something else. That's what they're doing. So when the mom comes around and she's like, what does my kid want for Christmas? Well, he likes games. Maybe you like this older game. You just plug it in. There's 20 games on here. That's a good value. Oh wait, M rating. Little Timmy can't handle this shit. Number 2, the software. You got a pretty good CPU in here. Sony made one, actually. They're not just getting it from all winter like Nintendo did. But you hamstrung this whole thing with some janky-ass software, Sony. Why is it that you have like half the lineup in here? PAL versions running at 50 Hertz. Incorrectly now. Because once you go to the HD standard, you don't have to worry about that PAL shit. Oh, but you're going to have some slowed down, jagged-ass games in here because you also included an open-source emulator that doesn't do a good job. And the number 1 reason why the PlayStation Classic is a bust, the lack of hackability. You're going to have to get in there and solder. Okay, sure. Connect a USB keyboard from Logitech. Hit the escape button. You have a little bit of a menu. You can now switch from those crappy PAL versions of games they stuck on here to the North American release. But even then, you've got a highly partitioned drive on here at 16 gigabytes cut up. You have USB ins and outs over here that can't accept data. That's great. Sony, why'd you go to so much trouble to stop people from hacking this instead of making a good product to start with?
Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. Vaughan Job Vlog is made possible by your support on Patreon. Patreon.com/Vaughan Fry. Because Google.